I'm just about ashamed. I'm not really. This is just the reality of my situation. I just got done filming an IKEA haul and I've got so many things everywhere, but I thought today would be a good day to tackle this room. I hope I'm not wrong. It may take me more than one day, but I would like to get a good start on it. Also, school is about to start. This is my office, by the way, if you can't tell. Also, school is about to start and Audrey needs my desk. So I've got like a little table that I've been using. So I'm gonna get another table and just replace the desk with that because she really needs the desk. I also have my old chair that she's gonna take until we get to her room. We will be getting to her room for her birthday, which is next month. So it's not like she has to wait long. I do feel bad already for Ollie having a room and her room not being done, but they've both been enjoying Ollie's room and all the organization there, but her room will be done soon enough. So no reason to feel bad for it, right? But my office, on the other hand, is a mess. So all we're doing today is just making it a little better than it is. We're cleaning it up, organizing it as best we can, and I did get a new rug early for my birthday, so I want to get that down in here, get the floors cleaned, get everything clean, but I'll show you what we're working with right now. So there's my new rug, but look, this is soap supplies. This is stuff I need to sell. It's like solar stuff. I think we've decided to go ahead and sell it for now. If we want that stuff later, we can get it. I don't even know what this stuff is. That looks like a dirty towel blanket. The kids bring things in here, and then my office is also the dumping ground for everything. I just filmed an IKEA haul, so that's why this stuff's here. Dumping ground. This is what happens. There's toys. I need to clean this rug, and I'll just show you how I clean my sheepskin rugs. That needs to be washed. I really like that pillow though, so it has to stay. I don't know why that blanket's in here. I got trash cans at IKEA too. I forgot to tell you. Oh well. Got trash cans at IKEA. Not an exciting thing, but part of the haul. I got this new blanket at TJ Maxx the other day. It's super comfortable. I was getting kind of cold in the mornings in here. But I'm not anymore because it's back to 105. And I just need to clean and organize. I need to organize this and utilize it more because I will no longer have my drawers. I have 2 drawers right now that have all of my camera equipment and things in it. And then I've got a lot of the kids stuff on these that I need to take out of here and probably just return to them. Things that I don't need or want. All my books are over at the other house, just about. I've got a few of my herbal books here that I reference quite frequently, and then everything else is over at the other house. And there's a couple kids' books which need to go to their rooms. There's probably several things that have to stay in here. That's just the nature of it right now. But I would like to at least get it a little more organized and consolidated so I don't feel overwhelmed when I come into this space to work, because it doesn't make a very good, like I just get overwhelmed by all the stuff everywhere, and then I get distracted by the stuff everywhere, and then I can't work very well. So let's see what we can do today. How about that? Now this thing has become a catch-all of things that we don't need here. So I'm gonna take this and put it in my office, and it's gonna hold my TV. But there are some linens in it, which I'm okay with those staying. I'll clean out the drawer, but I think there's just linens in that. And all this stuff needs to go elsewhere. None of it should be up here. And catch-all surfaces have to go away. We can't do it. So I know there's lots of crap on the floor, but this is going back in my office. I'm just starting out here by cleaning up my IKEA mess. I'm taking everything that belongs in the kitchen and I'm putting it all in this bag, and then I'll just take it in there, and once we're ready to put all that in the cabinets, that's where it'll go. And Colton found some toys to play with. Don't tell Ollie, but I think that's his Lego car. And then I'm just taking all of the kids' stuff to their rooms, and then I'm going to get started on the closet. And the closet is a big old mess, and everybody's just kind of been dumping stuff in there, so I'm going to have to see what's in here.
It's a hard thing to know.
things that I've been meaning to put up a marketplace. Like we have a whole box. We have a whole box left of these building materials. These go on your 2x4s, so right where your electricals run. That way if you do start screwing into a stud, then you don't screw into your electrical. But we got a whole box of these and we're not gonna use them. We're done with this section. I don't have anywhere to store them, so if we do a barn build later and we want to put an addition in there, like, it's just too much. And somebody else can probably use these. They can go to good use elsewhere. So I need to put these on Marketplace. I need to put my bassinet on Marketplace. I need, like, all these things. They're not in the greatest shape, but I'll put them on there super cheap to get them out of here, and maybe it'll help somebody else out.
So there we go.
It was about this time I thought I better get a load washing, because I had several things that I wanted to get washing, and we did get the new one and done from GE. It's the washer dryer combo. Now we've used a washer dryer combo for years. You can see it there. It's the LG. It hasn't been, I mean, it was great. I like the fact that you can wash and dry, and I always have a trouble like switching over the washing into the dryer, so I love a washer dryer combo for that. We love the GE because it only takes an hour or two, usually an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on the size of your load or the bulk of your load, and it's completely washed and dried. Now the LG took about 6 hours per load, and sometimes longer than that because we would have to re-dry, and we've had to change out that pump probably once a year at least, sometimes twice a year depending on how much we used it. So I'm glad that we upgraded to the GE. We got it when it was on sale at Lowe's, and I think it's like listed for $400 more now than when we got it, so I'm glad we got it when we did. But I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing, and I'm glad that we upgraded because we definitely needed the upgrade. But now I'm moving on to this cart. I just want to get it all emptied out so I can get everything on the desk organized in there, and then I'm going to move the desk into Audrey's room.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me.
So now that I have this desk cleaned off, I'm going to go ahead and get it into Audrey's room so she'll be ready to start her homeschool. She's going into the 2nd grade this year. Of course, this will change a little bit probably. We're doing a room makeover for her birthday in a couple of weeks, but at least she has somewhere to do school in the meantime. But it's my desk from when I was a little girl, so it's seen better days. It's been around for a long time, but it'll definitely work for a little while.
How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder.
So my thought is that I don't want this bookshelf to be seen when you first walk in, sort of. I mean, it's gonna be seen, but I just kind of try to hide some of this. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, but I need it more right now for storage than to be pretty. So eventually when I get my nice built-in bookshelves, the bottom ones are gonna be with doors so I can hide like my sewing machine, the printer, like stuff I don't really want shown. I just want to see books, right? So yeah, I think I'm gonna move it to this area along the wall. And then maybe it won't be so obvious when you come in that it's just got a bunch of junk on it, and I'll make it look a little
Show
better.
us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. Ooh, I just wonder.
Now I'm just mopping this up with my peppermint solution. It's like peppermint and lavender is what I like to use to deter any little bugs that want to be behind this bookshelf. But this is where the bookshelf's gonna go, so I wanted to make sure it was really nice and clean back there before I stuck it over there. And now I'm just cleaning the bookshelf off so I can actually move it.
I know the sign was given. It's in the way you move and in the sound of your heart. We tend to fall together, fall in love, and still in the end we'll fall apart. So as hope is that we stay close, but it's the life that we chose. It takes time to get it right. Sleepless days and nights. We just need a little more. Just a little time for you and I. So stay a bit longer. Just a little time for you and I until it's over.
And when I moved it, I found a little family of spiders. Not really. It was just like 2 or 3, but I called in for reinforcements. I needed Ollie to keep an eye out so I could, dispose of them, and he could make sure that they didn't run away. So I did call him for reinforcements on that. If Jay had been home, I would have made him do that job. That's what he handles in the house is all the bugs. Ew. Especially spiders.
But it's the life that we chose. It takes time to get it right. Sleepless days and nights. We just need a little more. Just a little time.
Here's me actively trying to figure out how I want this setup done and what I want to do with everything. But I thought the best way to figure that out was to start with a blank slate. So I just took everything off of this table.
Until it's over. Just a little time.
Since we're not using all of the portable tables in the kitchen anymore, since we have countertops, I went ahead and brought another one in here to have more of like an L-shaped desk, because that's what works for me a little better. I tend to like an L-shaped desk. So I'm pulling that in, and I'm also going to cover it with a twin size. It's really a twin size blanket is what it is, but I don't want it to feel like a big piece of plastic, and I don't like the way that the plastic feels on my skin. So I don't want the plastic really showing. So I'm just covering it with what I have, which is a twin size blanket, and it's going to work for now, and it's going to keep that a lot more comfortable for me, and then it's more visually appealing to me.
Every breath means
taking a break from the desk setup to go ahead and mop this closet. That way it can be drying so I can start stacking some of the other things in the room in there, because I knew that this area was going to be so bad. This is what I've been staring at for months. I don't know why I do this to myself. I just was doing everything else and didn't really think about making a nice space for myself. So I need to try to do things like this more often, because it makes me feel better having a nice, clean, organized space.
And the world is at my feet. Bring the heat. Deep sleep, big heat, cover me. Re-energize me while I fantasize. Deep sleep, big heat, cover me. Turn out the light. Maybe you can lay here beside me. Maybe, just maybe, we can rest in clouds and suns. Maybe, just maybe.
There's so much dirt, dust, and dog hair in here that you can see it flying around as I'm vacuuming. Floki sheds a lot, so we have to vacuum just about every day, and it's probably been a month since this room's vacuumed. I'm just going to admit that. Just because everything's been in here, and it's the last place that I've been worried about. I've just been trying to keep the rest of the house nice as we're trying to do renovation, so it's been a little bit difficult. But I'm also going to try to get these wood pieces stacked up in my closet. I do want to keep them though, because we may need them as we're building cabinets. Sometimes you need spacers or, extra support pieces. So we keep all those little pieces like that.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
I'm just finishing up the last of the mopping, and then we're going to get this rug down. Jay got me this rug from IKEA. It was about $100. I think it's a 5x7 rug. I just wanted something, to make the space a little bit more comfortable and cozy, and I think it really, really does that. Colton loves it. You'll see in a minute. He's all over it. I did bring Ollie in to help me get it up under the desk, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I love this color with the green, kind of some rusty colors in it. And it looks really nice. I also had this little side table that was broken, but I ended up using some wood glue and fixing it. It just took me a little bit to get it screwed back on here because it was a really, really long screw that holds the top on. Eventually, I'd like to get a nice reading chair over here for this corner, but you know what I have right now is this little outdoor wicker chair, and it's somewhere to sit, and it gives off a good vibe. So this is what I have for now. I didn't want to spend any money on this. I was just kind of cleaning up and organizing the room. It's just like a small little makeover with what I have. And this clip is pretty dark, but I'll just show you how I clean my sheepskin rugs. I usually vacuum them really well as I can, and then I'm going to take a damp, not wet, but just a damp towel that has some baby wash on it, and I'm going to kind of rub that down and then go back over it with like another clean towel. So that always works for me. It freshens it up. If I had like a dog brush, I would brush it out too, but I just don't have one, so it's not getting brushed out today. Maybe if I get one of those, then I'll do that for both of them. I have two of these. I also ended up hanging the other black twin size blanket over this like a door. So I just got a little tension rod and hung it to hide that stuff. But just a quick before of what this space looked like. It was just covered in stuff and it had been neglected for a really, really long time. And this is what it's looking like now. I absolutely love this space. It's so comfortable and much more set up for me to work, and it'd be really nice and cozy. I'd much rather look at this little chair and table than the junk that was here before. I did add the curtains from the other house. It's not really what I want in here, but eventually I'll get something different. But I didn't want to spend any money. I just wanted to clean it up and make it look nice for now, and I think that I did that. So it just goes to show that even if you don't have a lot of money to redo your space, if it's clean and organized, it really helps out. I hope this video has given you a little bit of motivation to tackle your spaces today, and I'm so happy with my little retreat, even though there's a bunch of junk behind this curtain. Pay no mind to the junk behind the curtain. But thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to chat with you in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.